How do multi-party auto insurance claim settlements work? Imagine you're in a car accident involving more than one driver, and everyone shares some blame. How does the insurance process handle this kind of situation? Well, it all starts with figuring out who is responsible for what. Insurance companies gather evidence like police reports, witness statements, and sometimes expert opinions to see how much fault each driver has. They then assign a percentage of fault to each person involved. For example, if one driver is 50% responsible, another 30%, and a third 20%, these numbers help decide how damages are split. Next, they calculate the total damages, which can include medical bills, property repairs, lost wages, and other costs. Say the total damages come to $500,000. The insurance companies then divide this amount based on each driver's fault percentage. So, the driver who is 50% responsible would pay $250,000. The 30% responsible driver pays $150,000, and the 20% responsible driver pays $100,000. Each insurance company then negotiates how much they will pay for their client's share of the damages. Sometimes, they might have back-and-forth discussions about who is liable for what. If the parties cannot agree, they might go to mediation or even court. A judge or jury then decides who is responsible and how much each party should pay. It's also important to know that, if one driver cannot pay their share, the injured person usually cannot recover that unpaid amount from the other drivers. Courts generally only hold each driver responsible for their own percentage of fault. From a managing your policy point of view, it's best to report the accident quickly and give your insurer all the necessary documents. Your insurer will work with the other insurers involved to figure out fault and damages. Keep detailed records of everything related to the accident and stay in touch with your insurer throughout the process. In summary, when multiple drivers are involved, the process involves investigating fault, dividing damages according to responsibility, negotiating with insurers, and sometimes going to court. Remember, you can only recover damages based on each driver's fault share, and if someone cannot pay, you might not get the full amount. Staying organized and communicating clearly with your insurer can help make the process smoother.